Hey guys, today we're gonna do sit with me while I wait for my canvas to dry because I need to start plotting this beautiful masterpiece about religious trauma. So I'm excited. So while we wait for that to dry before we sand it, because it's like got a bunch of texture, we're gonna sit and draw. Listen to 20 minutes. But you won't be able to hear, but I might. So see what happens. But see you in a little bit. Also, should we do a sketch tour? This was a while ago, but you know, there's something like it. I really like blue pen for some reason, but it's like okay vibe. The pen in fact was not dying. I got like 2 more sheets out of it. But that's okay. I love my highlighters. Some of the lore. There's gonna be lore trust, but I gotta figure out how to explain it to my North friends before I like post it. So. More lore. It is the great world. I'm actually so excited to like, you know, you'll lock in later, trust, writing. You know when you find something in your old sketchbook that you drew? And it's like concerning. My mom is coming out. She doesn't know about it. Might have to pause. Oh, I guess you just let my dog outside. I have a weird dog. Crazy. I don't want to know about this planet, so. Some more doodles. I got those markers at Hobby Lobby and they're like fine point, but they're fun. And you also know when you like have really bad mental states and then you draw something. Okay. Oh, she's stopping. Okay. Yeah, my mom doesn't know about this, so she'd probably kill me if she found out about even my Pinterest, which is genuinely insane. But also, I wear cooler outfits during school because I'm actually around people. But during the summer, I wear like the same t-shirt and pair of shorts every single day. But anyways, I might be like just chilling. I might like voice over this and like explain like some of the lore for this next big piece, because it's something worth to talk about, I guess. But I don't know, I haven't really had time to explain it to anyone, so YouTube it is. Anyways, see you guys in a little bit. Anyways, I'm now gonna record my stupid voice and talk about this really terrible, like, idea that I had. But I am outside because I don't like going inside. But anyways, here we go. The title of this painting is, don't mind if it's windy, because it's gonna, like, rain in, like, any minute now. But the title is going to be Little Girl. It's not about, like, how kids are assaulted within the church. It is nothing related to that. I should make something about that, though. If I could have a long title in which I might just go with it, but it's gonna be Little Girl Shouldn't Be Afraid of the Church. So kind of what prompted this idea is I was having a really loud conversation with my mother, right? And she reminded me, because there's been some stuff going on between me and my dad lately, just some fighting. She reminded me, and I was talking about, like, the religious aspect and things that have happened to me and, like, how I have perceived religion, right? And she reminded me about how she stood her ground when my dad was contemplating joining the Orthodox Church. Like, and I'm just saying, side note, I do not judge any denomination of the church at all. I respect all religions and all churches, but from my standpoint, I was fairly young, and I didn't know a whole lot, and I'd only grown up really knowing about Christianity. But anyways, she was trying to compensate for her grit to protect me from certain trauma that they both went through, like, because they were in, like, kind of a culty church. And in which I told her, like, when she told me that, like, it brought back some memory that I didn't even remember that happened. So that was, like, a huge shocker for me. Oh, there's a bird right next to me. But I told her that no kid should have been so scared of switching to another denomination of the same Christian church as a whole, of course. And that's just my personal belief, that you shouldn't feel fear when within religion. Like, you should have, like, the respected amount of fear. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. But anyways, I was terrified. Like, I just remember standing in the kitchen one night, like, I just remember it, and, like, my dad was holding a book or something, like, he bought a few books, because his friend was currently switching to the Orthodox Church, in which he still is, but my dad was, like, doing his research, because, like, religion was his thing. It still is, but I remember just standing in the kitchen, like, anxious. Like, I was an anxious child, but that's all I remember about that time. But that's kind of what prompted it, and, that's just the backstory. But the main themes are really gonna be, I'm gonna, like, put up a picture somewhere during the video so you guys can see it. I think I posted it on Pinterest, but not everyone's on Pinterest, I guess. Anyways, main themes: religious fear / trauma, and then covering, like, when those memories are, like, shot into your head, they're, like, just there all of a sudden, and it's, like, really painful for no reason. I was, like, watching TV all day. I'm so tired. There's just still a few things that I have to figure out, of course. Like, I don't remember exactly when he was gonna join the church, but I can figure that out pretty fast. And, like, I think I need to figure out more of what happened to me during that time that prompted me to be so terrified. I don't know what kind of color palette I want to do. Probably, like, tans and grays, because, like, that's what our kitchen was looking like at that time. Oh, wait, I can talk about that now. But my mom in the picture will represent the Catholic Church, and my dad will represent the Orthodox Church, and I will represent the Christian, like, church as a whole. Like, all of the, like, Protestant, like, Anglican, like, evangelical, like, whatever, how many ever there are. But because, like, my dad had this idea, like, a long time ago to explain it to me, that the Christian church was, like, the child of the Catholic and Orthodox church, because, and they're divorced because, you know, the Catholics and Orthodox fight bitterly. But, like, and, like, the colors will, like, my dad's robes will be, like, in, like, darker colors, like, probably more gray. My mom will probably be in green, because she's just a green person, you know, like, her aura is green. But the walls will be a warmer color, like, tables brown. I don't know what color the books are gonna be yet, but probably almost near pure yellow or pure red. I don't remember why I decided to do that, but you know. Oh, the reason why my mom's gonna like have like greener colors, more nature, like natural colors, is like to being like a pacifist in some terms. Like you could take that in any way possible. And also, I'm like unproportionately really small and like just weirdly shaped in general. And I will have a normal palate. I don't know why, but like kind of like that weird. I was in that weird transition of like from a child to like those rotten teenage years. Then there's like the other thing is like a cup like halfway like filled or empty with water and near the edge. But the tension in the same like that shows the tension that was in my household during that time. And my baby brother would always like leave his glass at the edge of the table, which like he still does to this day. But just like one thing that I will know, I don't know if anybody else will like really see that. I really can't paint, so this will be like a very new thing for me, but it's like not gonna be super realistic, but it's just gonna like, you know, we're gonna attempt it. But the other thing is my stuffed bear. I've had this bear, like it was my mom's like when she was younger, like it was like one that she never played with, but I named her Barry. I took her everywhere, like she was my like safety blanket for many, many years. But she will have that glow that is usually given to Jesus Christ himself in that like old iconography, like all those old like arts and like everything relating to like religious texts and like pictures and paintings, like she will have that glow. And it will be show to like show his appearance and gentleness when kids approach religion, you know, like it's softer usually when kids approach it because they have a much pure like view of the world, and like it's, you know, something that I wish I could still have. But she will also have a halo because as usual Raima has like a halo in anything always in her art because I'm just special like that. There is also going to be a rosary falling out of my pajama pant shorts. I'm not Catholic, but it's just there. I'm not trying to make fun of the church or anybody. I'm not trying to make fun of God or Jesus himself. Like, people, like, tend to see that and they take that as, like, that's what they first see when they see a lot of my, like, art depicting some of the stuff I have been trying to process, but I am not trying to, like, make fun of anybody. Why are people always cutting down trees in my neighborhood? Anyways, but I don't know what the rosary will be for, but, like, just, like, I suppose it could represent, like, an attempt to, like, be fully, like, Christian and, like, have my faith, like, solidified and, like, be committed, which I've never had. Like, I have, like, and I don't like pushing things, and I wait for, like, till my, like, I trust my gut, and, like, when my, like, there's something inside me that tells me when it's the right moment to do stuff, I usually trust that. But I feel like I could represent something like that. But anyways, one of the last things is I will be wearing very specific here, but a heather gray oversized sweatshirt. Not a Conan Gray reference. Nope. But this stuff is good though. But that's what I usually wear to bed now because it's cold all the time and I'm just always cold. But it's comfy, you know, and it's just, it kind of shows the parallel / mirror of me processing what happened in the past and how it's still affecting me, if that makes sense. Like, it's me in the past, but also me still in the future. Otherwise, I don't really know. I think I talked about everything. It's gonna be something. I'll probably update everybody on my process, mostly on Pinterest, though, I don't know. But, you know, I should probably go now. Anyways, have fun with the rest of the video. I don't know what I talk about, but anyways, bye-bye.